Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It's Kaylan Alex. If you're new here, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe. And if you're returning, thank you so much for tuning in. So today's video is going to be a very exciting one because I have not filmed this video in over a year. So a lot has changed. It's gonna be my updated luxury handbag collection. So let's just go ahead and get into the video. I am very excited about filming this video. A lot has changed in my collection. I feel like I have definitely downsized, got rid of a lot of bags that I just wasn't wearing. I really wanted my collection to be items that I absolutely love, things that I know that I'm gonna wear for years and years and years. Of course, you guys know that once I have a handbag that I'm not wearing anymore or is no longer getting the love that it used to, it has to go. I am not a hoarder, or try not to be, child. But when it comes to handbags, I'm just like, I want things in my collection that I actually love, that I'm actually using. I don't want things to just take up space. So I am very impressed by how much I've condensed my collection by, and I am just very excited to share with you guys what I have and what I'm hoping to get. So let's just start with the bags. So the first bag that I have is going to be a Saint Laurent bag. It is going to be the mini cape with pink with gold hardware. I love this bag. I've had this bag for so many years and it is just so perfect to me. I love the pink. Pink is my favorite color. You know, I'm a gold hardware girl, so naturally I'm gonna have this. This is like the perfect combo for me. Now, I like to wear this bag as a crossbody, of course, because it has this long chain, but it also can be worn a few other ways. So of course you can wear it like kind of knotted around the wrist like this, or my most recent favorite way to wear it is just with the, I kind of like twist the strap underneath and wear it as a little shoulder bag or kind of like a top handle bag. So kind of like this. I think it's so perfect. It definitely adds a pop of color to any outfit, or if I'm wearing something pink and want like a monochromatic look, this is like chef's kiss. Now, it is the mini version. It does not fit a whole lot. I do have the 11 Pro iPhone and it does kind of fit, but a Max definitely will not fit in this size bag, in case you were wondering here. But it does have enough space to house the most important things that you would need going out. The next bag that I have is this Judith Leiber bag. Now, this is really not a bag. It's more of a novelty piece, clutch, evening style bag. But I think this is probably one of my absolute favorite bags in my collection. This is just such a vibe. Like, look at this. I literally love this little clutch. I want to collect a few more of her pieces, or a lot of these pieces, because I just love them that much. It is definitely worth every penny of it. Now, it is another bag that is just for, you know, to add an accessory to an outfit, because it does not fit hardly anything. This is as much open as it gets. It does not fit a cell phone. However, it will fit your ID, maybe a card, small cash, maybe a lip gloss or chapstick, depending on the container that it's in, but that's about it. So I know that when I'm carrying this, I'm not fitting hardly anything in it, but it's just so freaking cute. I love it. It also has a strap or a chain so that it can be worn on the shoulder. It is not a super long chain, so it's really not meant to be worn crossbody, but I rarely ever wear it with the chain. The way that I usually wear it is just as a clutch. But look at her. She is just so beautiful, and I just love the play on words on the bag. The next bag that I'm going to mention is this Louis Vuitton bag. I've had this in my collection since high school. This is literally an OG. It is this multicolored Alma bag. Now this was a limited edition. This is probably a bag that I will never ever get rid of. The vachetta hasn't really aged a whole lot considering when I got this, and because I don't really wear it and I didn't really wear it at the time, but this is just such a classic to me, and it's one of those sentimental pieces because it was a gift that I got. It may have been my high school graduation or like my 17th birthday, one of the two, but I just love it and I will never get rid of it because I feel like it's such a classic. It's such a stunner. Sometimes I'll pull her out even now depending on what outfit I'm wearing and the vibe that I'm going for, but she's definitely one that's going to stay in my collection forever and ever and ever. And the inside is super clean, as you can tell, because I hardly wear her. And when I do, is like for an outfit or so, and she's put back up to preserve. So moving right along, we have the Louis Vuitton Neverfull. This is such an iconic bag. She is definitely something that everyone needs, well, at some point in life, because you guys know how I feel about this bag, especially as like a first bag. I've talked about this before. I don't really recommend it as a first bag, but we're not here for that. This is the MM size, so the I guess there's 3 sizes down, so this would be like medium size, the size next to the largest. I love this. This is like my travel bag. This was my work bag. This is definitely, well, is my work bag. This is what I use when I'm just like on the go and I need to carry my laptop, or if I'm traveling I need to have like a carry-on with my actual personal items in. This is what I use. It does come with like a little clutch that I don't have in here for whatever reason. But yeah, this bag definitely comes in handy a lot. As you can see, I still have some of my receipts and travel items in here. But anyway, this is my travel bag, my go-to bag. As you can see, the vachetta on it has aged quite a bit because I use this bag so much. And I just love it. It's so durable and I have not had any problems with it, even considering when I'm traveling. I house a lot of heavy items in here and have not had any issues. So I really love this bag and would definitely recommend. It's like a travel or work bag. The next bag that I have is my Louis Vuitton Box Scott. This was an item that I was very excited to have because actually this is like a trinket box or like a tissue box. This is not a handbag. I know we've like made it a handbag and it's like since come out in a handbag version, but I just love the way the internet took this and ran with it. This is a twilly. It does not come with the bag, but a twilly. This is, I believe Louis Vuitton calls them like, I can't remember what Louis Vuitton calls them, but they're basically the little thin scarves. Can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, I just bought one of those to tie as a handle for this bag. Like this is another one of those novelty pieces. It holds pretty much nothing. Whenever I'm using this, I will wear or carry maybe my card holder, a lipstick maybe, and then of course some cash or something would fit in it, but it is clear, so I try not to put anything that I wouldn't want to be seen in the bag or box. But yeah, this is just another cute little dainty evening piece for me. I love it. Now I do sometimes struggle with the opening and closure of it, but it's really not that big of a deal. Of course, it does not fit a phone or anything of the sort, so if you're getting this bag, you have to know that it's just for the vibes and the aesthetics. That's all we're here for. Next, we have the Louis Vuitton Sac Plat. This item I have barely worn, but it is another item that is super cute, super small, just for the vibes. However, this one actually fits a phone, a card holder, lipstick, of course, and some cash. Doesn't hold a whole lot, but your necessities that you would need going out, it definitely has. It also has a long strap, which I appreciate because I can wear it crossbody if I have if I'm going somewhere with a baby and, you know, have her diaper bag, but I want my own little bag. It's perfect for that. I also have this bandeau, that's what they're called, that I tie around the handle of it just to give it a little extra flair, but I took it off. But usually I have this on the handle because I just like the way it looks. And this is the bag. It does, like I said, house enough of your things to where you have all of your necessities, and it has just a small pocket in the inside. Nothing too crazy, but I just love this bag because of the size and the shape of it. It's just super cute to me. It does come in a few other colors now that I wish I would have gotten a color in it too, just to have a little bit more of a variety in my collection. But I'm still pleased with this bag. And the monogram, I do mostly wear it top handle when I do or have worn it top handle because that's just the vibe. So yeah. It also does fit nicely crossbody, so it can be worn as a shoulder bag with the long strap or crossbody. So if you prefer to wear your bags crossbody, you will get a comfortable fit depending on your height and preference, as I'll mention quite a bit. This bag definitely works both ways. So moving right along, we have the Louis Vuitton Petite Boite Chapeau. I think I said that right. This bag I was very excited about getting. I love the Louis Vuitton trunk, hat box, whole collection. That is the original, Louis Vuitton pieces, their trunk cases, and I love it. So when I seen this bag, I was like, when I get big, when I get older, that's what I want. I want one of those, and I finally got it. So this is another item that is definitely for the looks. Okay, so I'm not gonna say that it can actually fit a cell phone. It won't fit the iPhone Max version of any of them, but I have the 11 Pro and it does fit an 11 Pro. You do have to play Tetris when you're putting it in the inside, because you can see this is as wide as it opens. It will fit a lip gloss, a foam, a card of maybe 3 cards, like an ID and 3 cards or 2 cards, or maybe a small card holder with not a lot of cards in it. But that's pretty much it. And even when you put the cell phone in, you have to put it in at an angle in order for it to close. So I'm just gonna drop it in there like this, kind of do it sideways, and it'll snap closed. This is with nothing in it. If you put something in it, it's definitely going to make it a little bit more challenging to close, but it will fit. That is the only thing about it that it's like a love-hate thing. It does not really fit a whole lot, but it will fit my phone. So at this point in life, I don't have the Max, so it fits my phone, and I'm satisfied with that. As you can see, it does come with a longer strap. This strap is adjustable, so it has multiple lengths on it that you can adjust to based on your height, which I appreciate. This tag also can be monogrammed, or you can put it's like a luggage tag that I absolutely love. I think it's just so perfect. This buckle here is also functional, so you can make this top handle longer. I kind of like to keep it shorter because I wear it as more of a top handle bag, but on the longest length, the handle will fall like this, but I just keep it on the shortest length because I just prefer that look versus the longer handle. I am extremely careful with the vachetta on my Louis Vuitton bags because I do not like for them to be stained. I have on most of them put a protectant over them to preserve it as much as I can, and of course I try not to keep it in too much sunlight because I don't want that aged look too fast. And so far it's been working, so I have no complaints. This bag does have some weight to it because it is that hard trunk material, but it's another piece that's going to be in my collection forever, and I love it. The next bag we have is the Multi-Pochette Accessoires. This is such a stunner. Let me zip it back up, child. This bag has a lot going on. It has a lot going on. I still love it. I love to kind of like take the pieces apart and I wear them at different times. The bag is completely functional. Every part of the bag can be used for something different, which is why I love the bag, and the different parts can be attached to different items. For instance, this strap is, the bigger strap of course is removable, so I can like put this on another Louis Vuitton bag, which I have done, and worn it like that. The small coin purse can be taken off and attached to another bag, or even worn on like a belt loop. Louis Vuitton has like a utility belt with pieces similar to this, so this is like definitely a great idea to wear like as a belt, like a utility style belt. The two bags can be worn by themselves, so this larger strap can come off like so, and the bags can be worn like this, or you can take the larger bag off and wear just a smaller one. Now with these two bags, with this particular purse, the Multi-Pochette Accessoires, you cannot wear the larger bag by itself. It doesn't have a way that you can attach this chain to it, but you can attach the thicker strap to it. I would imagine it's because you can actually purchase this bag by itself, and you know, you have the bag, so it really didn't make sense to make that same bag into this one. But definitely if you want to do a DIY version of this bag, it's possible. So moving right along, the next bag we have is this Fendi shearling fur bag. Y'all, this has got to be one of my top favorite bags. I would say this is definitely top 3. I'm gonna go ahead and venture to say this is top 3. I am obsessed with this bag. Every winter, fall, as soon as there's a little breeze outside, child, I run and get her and wear her as much as I can. Now I guess you can wear it in the summertime because it's just a bag, but I don't know, I stick to the colder months, okay? And I just love this bag. I'm never getting rid of this bag. This bag is so special to me. It is the original version of this bag. It has since come out in a new version with the F's slanted, which of course is bomb as well. This is the baguette style bag, in case you don't know. It does have 2 handles. It comes with 2 handles, the top handle and the shoulder strap. Both are removable, and the top handle is actually adjustable, so you can make this one a little longer. I, however, prefer to keep the length short because I do mostly wear it as a top handle bag, and when I do wear it on my shoulder, I don't like this to be like super long. And then sometimes I will wear it as a crossbody bag. Now this is not a crossbody bag. The baguette style bag is not a crossbody bag. It is definitely meant to be a shoulder strap. However, I don't mind where the bag falls on me crossbody with this strap. So sometimes if I'm like, I need to free my hands, or I just want to wear a crossbody, I will do that, and it is okay for me and in my opinion. But other than that, it's definitely meant to be worn shoulder or a top handle. Also comes in a smaller, I think it comes in 3 sizes, or 3, this print comes in 3 different versions. So there's this size, this is considered the large, which is the medium, and then there's a small version which is a little shorter than this, and I think it has a chain strap versus a thicker strap like this. And then there's a mini version. There's also a version that comes in the peekaboo style bag. So I guess there's 4 different bags that this shearling monogram comes in, but this one is my personal fave. The next bag I have is this Balenciaga Hourglass in the small size in the camel color. Look at her. She is new to the family, but already so loved. I was obsessed with this color, which is what drew me to this bag, because I've mentioned this bag before. I wasn't like a huge fan of the bag. It has since, like, over time just kind of grown on me, because I just wasn't sure about it. But when I seen this color, I was immediately sure. Like, that's all I needed, okay? So I love this color. I love this style. It's so perfect and easy to wear. Like, it's so simple, but yet like it has a flair to it because of this hourglass shape to it. Of course, it has gold hardware. I'm a gold hardware girl. It fits everything that I need. It does fit a phone. This is the small version. It does come with a longer strap, so it can be worn as a shoulder bag or crossbody. I personally prefer to wear it as a top handle bag because that's just the way I like to wear it. But I do love the versatility of being able to wear it crossbody or as a shoulder bag because it's just a perfect size. It's not too big and it's not too small to where it doesn't fit anything. It fits everything that I need, especially if I have the baby and I want just, you know, my own bag that is not an actual like big size purse to carry with a type of bag. It's the perfect size. And I just fell in love with the color. So the color is really what sold me on this bag. Moving right along, we have my favorite girl of all time, Miss Chanel. This bag is the vanity bag. It is the trendy version, the Trendy CC version with the, you know, Trendy CC metal top and handle. I love this bag. Another favorite, of course, these are all my favorites. Let's just say that these are all my favorites. So if I repeat it, I'm just repeating it, okay? So this bag actually holds a lot. It is big enough to hold a phone, my keys, my card holders, my key holder, a camera. Like, it holds quite a bit. It also has this long strap, so it can be worn as a shoulder bag. This, my friends, is not meant to be worn as a crossbody again, but I do wear it crossbody sometimes because I don't mind where it falls on me crossbody. But that is also going to depend on your preference, whether or not you like how it falls. I happen to not mind it. So this bag also came in like a few other colors. I think it's since come out in several colors. Of course, the black is classic and perfect for me. It can be easily worn. I typically wear it like this because I just like the way the chain looks, but I don't really care to wear it as a shoulder bag if I don't have to. It's like this as a top handle bag, and I just think it's so perfect and so cute. And the fact that it fits a lot of stuff just makes it even better for me. It does have a double zip on it, which I love. Now, one thing I will say about this bag that is kind of like a very, very small drawback, but nonetheless it's there. It does not zip super easily. I don't have a huge challenge out of it, but it is definitely still something to mention at least a little bit. Like, it glides now, but sometimes because of the shape it will, you know, get a little bit difficult to move, as you can see as I'm trying to like zip it around. But it's definitely something that is, it's not something that will put me off with the bag, or say something big enough to where I wouldn't recommend it, because naturally it's to be expected, especially with the shape of the bag. It does glide easier than some other bags that I have seen that is this shape. So that is just something I thought I would recommend and share. I do also like that the back of it is flat, so that when you're wearing it, it lays flat against you versus kind of like bulging out, how some round bags do. This one like lays flat against you, and I do not like that it does not have feet. But I mean, I'm not sitting my bags, you know, on the floor somewhere where it needs feet. But it doesn't have feet. It is lambskin. And yeah, I just love that. The next bag is another classic, a super forever ever piece kind of classic. It is the Chanel Jumbo Double Classic Flap Black Lambskin with gold hardware. Y'all know I'm a gold hardware girl. As you can tell, all of my bags are gold hardware at least to some degree. This bag I wear the most. It gets the most use from me because of the size and just, you know, how spacious it is. I do even wear it going out at night to dinner or something like that. The straps are long. It is a shoulder bag. not a crossbody bag, but the straps are, you know, super long. So I just make them shorter by pulling them in, because I get asked this enough. I just pull the straps in like so and put them inside the bag. And this is usually how I would wear the bag going out at night or dinner or something like that, as a top handle. But I love this bag. This is another piece that is a forever bag of mine. I am never getting rid of her. The price on this bag now is crazy. It's ridiculous, which is another reason why I will never get rid of it, because I don't know that I would pay retail for this bag again. I paid about $5,000 for it at the time, and the bag is now I think $95. I just can't fathom it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I cannot even fathom paying nearly $10,000 for this bag. But hey, we're not here to discuss that on today. Moving right along, we have a top 3 favorite. She's a part of the top 3, or yeah, definitely top 3. I've listed the top 3. If you caught it, you caught it. If you didn't, girl, we'll talk about it in a second. But it is this white, my lighting. Let's turn that lighting down a little bit so you guys can see. Okay, so I brought my lighting all the way down so you guys can see. It is this double flap white caviar gold hardware Chanel jumbo bag. I absolutely love this bag. Now, this is one of my favorite bags because of the color, of course, and because of the caviar. Caviar is definitely the top tier when it comes to material that the bag is in. However, I don't really mind lambskin either. I feel like we give lambskin a lot of flack, and she really doesn't deserve it. Don't get me wrong, caviar is definitely a little bit more, like, you don't have to care as much as you do with lambskin. You do have to be a little bit more cautious with lambskin, but not to the point where you just like can't wear the bag, and you know, I wouldn't recommend it. Caviar is definitely top notch though. I love the white. I was looking for a white, and when I seen this white, I was like, yep, she's the one. I truly love her. I really hate that my lights are so bright. But anyway, again, I do wear this bag top handle as well. I just kind of tuck in the strap. I keep it filled with paper to kind of like keep the shape of it as best I can when I'm not wearing it, because I am a little bit afraid of color transfer when it comes to this bag, because it is white. It is inevitable. It is something that you do have to look out for, even with the price of this bag. Color transfer and just it getting dirty is still there. I have managed to keep it clean, and if I have seen like that I've gotten a speck on it, I quickly and immediately wipe it clean so that it is not you know, burning the bag long-term wise. So she is definitely one of my favorites, and this is top 3 for me. The last bag that I'm going to mention is my Chanel Coco handle in the black caviar with gold hardware. It is the bag that I'm currently wearing now. I love this bag. I have ramped and raved about this bag. You guys know, because I have ramped and raved about it 1,000,001 times to you guys, and I still feel the same way. I love this bag because it is literally my go-to bag. If I'm not wearing my jumbo, I'm probably wearing my Coco handle, especially for like an everyday bag. It does fit everything that I needed to fit: my card holder, my cell phone, my key ring holder, any cash, mask, lipstick, lip gloss. I even fit my T15, my toiletry 15, Louis Vuitton toiletry 15 pouch in there, and I still have room in it. I love this bag. The strap on it is detachable. It is a top handle or a shoulder bag, not meant to be worn crossbody. However, I do wear it crossbody sometimes, just if I need my hands free. I don't mind where it falls on me crossbody again, but it is definitely not a crossbody bag. It is definitely a top handle bag. But I just love the bag. It is that caviar leather, so I'm not as cautious with it as I would be the lambskin, but 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. It also has feet on the bottom, so it does stand up and the structure is there, so it's not gonna like slouch over or anything like that. This is definitely one of my favorite purchases. I know I haven't mentioned it as my like top 3, but it's like above the top 3. It's like supreme, and then there's a top 3. You know what I mean? It is the bag that if I had to recommend any bag like in my collection for any reason, it would probably be my coco handle. That's how much I love that bag. I also know that it gets compared a lot to the Trendy CC, and I have done that as well. I feel like they're completely different bags. One is lambskin, one's caviar, different styles, but similar. But I definitely love both bags. I actually have one on my wish list, so that would be interesting to see how I wear once I get it. As you guys can see, I've significantly adjusted and reworked my collection. I'm super happy and proud of the collection that I have. They are all truly bags that I adore and will get a whole lot of wear out of, and I do wear. I am a person who switches out my handbags, so I get a lot of wear out of all my stuff, and that's how it's supposed to be. I am looking forward to adding more pieces that I absolutely love and that will last forever. Like right now, I have a forever collection. I don't think I would get rid of any of these bags for any reason. I'm very happy about that. So that is going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, drop a nice comment down below, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get a notification when I post again, and I will see you in the next video.